What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video of you listening to me run my mouth about something else Clash and Go. So this one, we're going to go ahead and talk about an attack strategy for those of you that have just hit roughly around the 3,200 trophy range, and you've hit that wall, or uh, you come up against bot bases that you cannot seem to beat consistently, or maybe you can't get more than 1 star. You just can't figure out how to get in there. So I'm going to go ahead and show you an attack strategy that will get you in there. I would say more than 9 times out of 10, this strategy gives you 3 stars. I did not come up with this strategy. It's actually a strategy I saw somebody else use, and I decided to go ahead and use it. I kind of figured out what exactly it was, the bare minimum you needed to be able to use it, and that's what we're going to go over here with you today. So first strategy, though, we're going to go ahead and look at what to do against a player base. Most of the player base is a little bit easier, so we're going to go ahead and bring up a replay of an attack on a player base. So we've got a replay here of we got King's Right and Legion with us going an attack on Saphir with Scorpions. As you can see, he's got his clan castle there up in the top, so King's Right's going to go ahead and drop down a couple throwaways just to see if there's any troops in that clan castle, try to draw them out, and that way you can go ahead and kill them first, because those things will destroy your army, especially your Gigas, if you don't take them out first. And I'm feeling good. Some of them are actually pretty funny to watch when you zoom in. So he's going to go ahead and layer that whole side of the base with Gigas. And the reason you don't want to put him in one single tunnel is you want to try to draw the attention of all of those defenses along that wall. Once those are down and you have all of the attention from the defenses, go ahead and drop your storms behind. And they're going to go ahead. Ideally, you want them to funnel right up the center with your Gigas there. In this one, they didn't. But that is the ideal thing, is for them to go right down in the middle, create a cone, and basically penetrate straight into that command center. But if you've got a strong enough army, it won't matter anyways. Which I think here looks like he's going to go ahead and take over it anyways. His Gigas are powerhousing through these defenses. As you can see, he's got level 4 Gigas and level 4 Storms going in. Level 4 Storms are definitely going to be your priority for which one to level up first. And then after that, you can go ahead and get your Gigas. Don't get your Gigas before you get your Storms up. Your Storms are going to be your most important, and I'm about to show you why here. So that is an attack on a player-made base. Most of them are typically pretty easy. I know they don't pop up very often, but how long the shields are, and there's still not too many people up in that trophy range, so it's not too often you get one that is worth attacking. So we're going to go ahead and do an attack on a bot base, and I'm going to show you what you want to look for in the bot base that you pick. Let's go ahead and, well, first of all, let's go over our army. So at least, minimum, you have to have, from what I found out, you have to have level 4 stormtroopers. If they're not level 4, they're gonna die too fast. They just don't have enough hit points, and they don't have enough damage to survive this strategy. So you get them to level 4, and that is all that matters. You want level 4. I right now have level 2 healing nanos. I don't know. I'd already had these at level 2 whenever I got to this point, so I don't know if they have to be level 2. But at this point, you probably already have them level 2 anyways. But you want to have 2 healing nanos ready to go for this, and then just build all storms. You don't need any Gigas. You don't need any spider bots. None of that. You don't even actually need your hero. However, the hero will help a little bit. But it's going to be all storms and 2 heals. That is the entire attack. All right, so let's go ahead and find a bot base here. Okay, that is not a bot base. So this is another base that we could attack. It'd be an easy one. You know what? We'll come back to that if my other army is already ready to go, and we'll go ahead and attack that one in a little bit. So I am coming up on my cap for trophies, basically. So I'm still getting 11 right now from these bot bases. This one's a little bit lower on resources, 175,000. It cost me like 190,000 to make this army. I will typically try to go for one with a little bit more helium, but for the video purpose, we can go ahead and attack this one. So you'll notice right here on the right side, there's two different bot-based designs. This is one of them, and the other one has this side here all filled in. There's no empty spots. But you want to look for this one that has those two open squares, and you're going to drop everything in that top square. You're going to start out with one heal, drop it down, and then go ahead and just unload all of your storms right inside that square. Just one mass drop of storms. And what they're going to do is they're going to bump down. They're going to take out this mortar down on the bottom. They're going to take the Clancetatal. They're going to take that helium storage there. Then they're going to move up, and they're going to come around this bend over to this top plasma cannon here. And right as they come around this bend, right here by this worker base, there's a bunch of mines. And so just as they come around the bend, you want to go ahead and drop a heal, and that'll keep them alive and keep those mines from taking them out too quickly. And then they're going to go ahead and push through all of these defenses and eventually wrap all around. And now with the hero, what I'll do sometimes is I will actually drop my hero, and I'll do it on this one since I do have him alive. I'll drop my hero right here in this corner, and basically what that'll do is that'll attract the attention from the photon emitter and keep him from attacking my storms, because those things will eat through troops, and that just definitely secures the win on this one. So we're running out of time here. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my heal. We'll drop it on the top, and then we're going to go ahead and drop all of our storms. Everything's going to pop up. Keep dropping them. As soon as they're all down, I'm going to go ahead and click on my heal and have it ready to go for the storms to come back around the corner. Drop my heal down. You want to drop it right in that corner there where the plasma cannon was. They'll move around, and I'm going to go and show you this right here. We'll drop this here. So as you see, it drew the attention of the photon emitter. And it'll draw the attention of some of the other defenses if you get down there quick enough. So, all right, then that is the end of everything you have to do, actually. Looks like we are actually running a little thin here. This is... Oh, I see. We got a lot that escaped out. Okay, so every once in a while you'll get storms. Whenever they come to this corner, they'll actually branch off, and they'll go up through here. They'll take this out, and they'll wrap around the outside. And so that's why, as you saw there, I get real thin at the bottom. But no big deal. I got more storms coming for backup. And that is the win on that one. Like I said, this works, I would say, more than 9 times out of 10. There's like a 9.7 out of 10. That's what I would rate it at. It's a really good way. I've been hitting these bases since I was at 3,200 trophies, and I know just above 3,600 trophies, I was still hitting the same bases, same strategy, and same wins. So I don't know at what point it's going to change and get more difficult, but this will get you through that hump. And if you are stuck at that area, as I know a lot of people are, then there's a strategy that will definitely work for you. Like I said, the only thing you want to make sure is that your stormtroopers are level 4. Level 3 stormtroopers just don't seem to be strong enough. So that is the end of the strategy. I'm not going to go ahead and beat the dead horse on that one anymore. I do want to, however, point out that yesterday was actually the end, or last night was the end of two things, actually. It was the end of the season. So it's a new season now for the top clans. And then it was also the end of the new temporary reward system that they were doing for the top 10 clans, the top 5 players of each one. And I challenged all of my clan members to bump me out of that top 5 spot. I will be pushing, I will be trying to get into it, but my challenge to them was to keep me from getting in there. And they did exactly that. I think I was actually might have been ranked number 7 at the time that it ended, and I was just above 3,600 trophies. And when we started the competition, I was ranked number 1, I think, with roughly 2,800 to 3,000 trophies. So I climbed quite a bit, and they climbed even more than I did and bumped me down to that spot, which is awesome. I would much rather see them push to get up there and get the reward than for myself to get up there, get the reward. I'd like to see them get up there. So hats off to them. Good job on doing that. Good job on keeping me down out of that top 5. So no reward from me, but that's all right. That's what I was going for anyways. It's definitely helping us out get up there. So we're still top 5. At one point, we were actually closer. We were at 48 members, and I think we were only like 300 points from getting that top 4 spot. But there was a couple people that had joined that only wanted to join for the rewards of getting that antimatter. As soon as that was done, they bounced out, went back to their old clans. I know Universe Pirates, we ended up catching them. They had a couple people that tried to join last minute, or Fanyu was one of them. There was one other one, I don't remember his name, but they tried joining last minute to steal the rewards. They got kicked out. But I think there was one that went to Scorpions. GNU, whoever this guy, the GNU Poe or whatever, he was one of them. He stole some rewards from us. G-Nate, he came to us for that, and then left pretty much immediately after the reward system ended. So a little bit of dirty play there, but no big deal. We'll get him we'll get him anyways. I mean, I suppose they got to do whatever they can to try to catch up in trophies. They're tailing behind pretty far, so we'd have no intention of letting them ever pass us up. So that'll be the end of the video today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope that strategy works for you. Let me know down in the comments below if you found a strategy that works better or just as good, or maybe one for the other bot base, because I haven't figured out a good strategy for the other bot base yet, at least not at the level of my troops. So comment down below if you've got something, and we will see you again next time. Hey guys, I almost forgot. I told you that I would go back and do that attack on that base. G-Nate from Scorpions, he was actually in Legion up until the reward day ended, and as soon as it ended, he left and went back to Scorpions. So I told you I'd do the attack, I'd show it to you, and I did. I'm going to go ahead and show you the replay right here. I actually ended up doing it without any gigas. I didn't use any heals. I did drop my hero down. I probably didn't need to, but I'm going to go ahead and show you this attack here so you can see. So basically what I did is I looked for what do I need to take out first, and I decided I wanted to take out that photon emitter at the top of the base first and then push through. It's kind of nice that he gives you that funnel right down the centers to his command center, allowing you to penetrate into the middle to take out all the defenses almost without having to even go through his walls at all. So I'm going to show you the attack here. I'm going to go ahead and double up the speed. We'll watch it 2x speed. Went ahead, dropped down all my storms. I kind of spread them out a little bit just in case the mortars do hit. They don't hit a lot of them. And as you can see, he basically did half the work for me by giving me that funnel. Allowed me to push right through the middle of his base. Ended up being a lot easier of attack than I even thought. Didn't even end up having to use my heals, so got some decent trophies out of that one. Not a whole lot of resources, but I got enough. So hope you enjoyed the attack, and look forward to bringing you some more later on.